Welcome back, everybody, to Life Post-Stroke. This is the channel where I talk about the things that do not make it over on my main channel, which of course is Hayes Tech. I also talk about strokes, having a stroke, dealing with the aftermath of strokes, your family dealing with that. But some of you also know that I pretty much put all the videos that don't make it over onto my main channel onto this channel. And lately I've been doing some videos on my Recording King RD328, which is an all-solid dreadnought guitar with solid rosewood back and sides, and of course it has that Adirondack spruce top. And they're basically trying to give you an affordable option for a Martin D28 is basically what it is. And I've argued that I don't really think it sounds, exactly like a Martin. But let me tell you what, if you like the way a Martin D28 sounds, and you can't afford to get a Martin D28, the Recording King RD328 is a perfect guitar, and I highly recommend it. Okay, so now you have your guitar. What do you do to protect that guitar? You need a case to put it in. And you can purchase a case from them. Good luck, right now anyways. But it's going to cost you some extra money. I think they're about $160-ish. I'll try to put up here exactly how much those cost. But for now, I needed to put that guitar in something to protect it. And, what are my options? What do I have here at the house? Well, I have a guitar stand, which guitar stands are nice to put your guitars in. Okay, say you're performing or something like that, or you have an area where it's very safe and you're just displaying your guitar, then the stands work great. But they do not protect your guitars, and as a matter of fact, they are very dangerous. So what are your other options? Well, you have, of course, the gig bags. And while these gig bags are great for just throwing the guitar over your shoulder and taking it with you on the go, they do not protect your guitar from anything but scratches and dirt, okay? Maybe a little bit of weather, because I think that one's got some weatherproofing on it. So what do you do if you want protection for your guitar, but you do not have the money to go out and sink another $200 on a guitar case? Well, that's where this video comes in. There is a company out there called ChromaCast, and they make guitar cases, hard shell cases, for a number of different kind of guitars. So in this video, we're going to take a look at ChromaCast's guitar case, and we'll talk about it. So as soon as we come back, we'll go ahead and show you what that case looks like, and I'll tell you what I think. And as always, if you liked my video, don't forget to hit that like button and share my videos. It really helps me out. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you saw, think about subscribing. And if you subscribe, don't forget to hit that notification bell icon. That way you get a notification of my videos as soon as I release them. Okay, I've moved out to the dining room so I can have enough room to show you this guitar case. Now, in my studio, believe me, I do not have enough room to put the guitar case on my table and just get the cameras back far enough for you to see. So we're just going to go ahead and go with this because I'm going to be moving around a lot and I'm not going to be able to have my good microphone. So let's go ahead, take a look at what you get for, about $80 tops, okay? Now, it is a nice hard case. It does get scuffs easily, so you're going to want to be careful about that, but it is a solid case. It is going to protect your guitar. I wish that the material it was made out of was a little thicker, heavier, but again, you're getting a case for between $65 and $80, okay? And I think I paid tax and all right around $78 for this case from Amazon. So it has 4 latches here. This one's actually the locking latch. It's got one here and one here. So again, it's got 4 latches. I have seen the cheaper ones that only had 3 latches. This one, and this one. But this case comes with another latch here, which I find outstanding. I love it when they give you at least 4 latches. So as you can see, this thing shifts 0 from left to right. Up and down, there's a little bit, and I mean a little bit. This guitar is, I mean, this thing was made for a Dreadnought, and my guess is it was made for the Martin D28 or the Martin D18. You know, that's my guess, and I'm telling you guys, it fits great. There is a little bit of air on this side. You can move it like this from side to side, but I find the overall fit is pretty good. You know, especially considering the cost of it. Now, what I'm going to do is, at least for the time being, because I can't afford to get a case from Recording King, I'm probably just going to put some nice soft cloths and stuff them down in around the guitar. You know, that's just going to help protect it, and I recommend you guys do that with any case that you purchase, because even over time, the padding on the outside is going to start wearing a little bit. So, you know, get a real small piece of, you know, foam, or even, you know, carry some nice soft cloths, and you can put those cloths, stuff them down in there, and that'll keep it, you know, from moving around. But I'm going to tell you what, it fits great for me, so I'm happy with it. I mean, it's, you know, you're talking about, looks like about 8.5 to 10 inch diamond here, and it's, my guess is it's about 1/4 to 3/8 of an inch thick. So you can actually see where the strings put an impression on it right here. When I show you guys the difference between this one and an Epiphone case, you'll see what I'm talking about. That Epiphone case is, this whole top is padded, okay? Plus, where the padding on the neck goes, you've got about a 5-inch piece of foam on the neck. Now, it holds it secure. But now if you look at the Epiphone case, that Epiphone case has about a 12-inch pad. I mean, it covers, you know, quite a bit of the neck. Now, there is enough room in the end up here so that if it gets hit really, really hard, it's not going to affect the end of the guitar. Plus, you could, I really think you could fit a 12-string in here, a 12-string guitar, or even a guitar with a really long headstock. I think this case will definitely accommodate that. Now remember, guys, they build this case to fit multiple different guitars. The one thing I really want to get across to everybody is, when they build this case, they build it to fit many, many different guitars and styles, okay? Yes, you can get the triple O, you can get a double O, single O, you know, all those type of cases. But their Dreadnought case is designed to fit all kinds of Dreadnoughts. Both the slope shoulder Dreadnought, square shoulder Dreadnought, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to put my Epiphone in here and show you guys how that fits. Okay, so I swapped out the Recording King for my Epiphone Texan. This is a 1965 Epiphone Texan, and I wanted you guys to see the fit you're going to get out of this with a slope-shouldered Dreadnought. So there you go. Now, I can tell you it's actually tighter left and right. So the body on this guitar is definitely bigger than the body on my Recording King. But again, left to right, I mean, this is a solid fit. Notice this fits as well. This guitar has problems with cases because of the length of the headstock on it, but this thing fits like a glove. The padding lines up perfectly with the bridge, so I mean, there you go. This also has feet on the very bottom, and if you flip it completely over, here you can see the feet on the back side of the guitar itself. Now, It's only got this one, that's it. My guess is they're counting on the hinges to be the other feet. I don't know, but these hinges are pretty heavy duty. All right, well, I don't know what else I can tell you about this case. I do think it is well worth what they're asking for it. And if you need a case for your guitar and you can't afford, between $150 and $250, I can recommend this. It's not perfect, but I do think it's going to get the job done, and it'll get the job done very well. So one last thing I want to do is I want to grab my grandson's Epiphone case that he purchased for his one Epiphone guitar, and I want to show you the difference in the quality between a case like this one and one you're going to pay, about $160, $170 for. So let's look at that. Also, I wanted to show you all that inside the case you do get one compartment, and it's a pretty deep compartment. I've got my fret filing tools, my neck adjuster, stuff like that. So I also keep the keys in here, but it does have that. All right, let's go ahead and look at my grandson's case for his Epiphone, and I want to show you guys the difference between an affordable case, a case that is just affordable and made to do the job, and that's it, and a case that costs more and has some more bells and whistles. Okay, for comparison's sakes, I threw up my grandson's case that he purchased directly from Epiphone for his one Epiphone guitar, and I'm going to show you guys the difference in quality between one that you're going to purchase from Epiphone and this case that you get from ChromaCast. So it's got 1, 2, 3. It's got 4 latches, which, just like my case, the ChromaCast case, it has 4 latches. The one thing I like about this one, they put the 4th latch all the way on the back side. That is going to really help keep it secure. Also, as far as locking goes, my grandson used the lock for this, and it works great. Also, the material it's made out of, it's just, there's a lot more care and quality put into making this case and its construction. So it's dusty. My goodness, he needs to clean this off. But when we open it, you guys are going to see, look at the amount of padding that you get with this. There's about 12 inches here, well, about 9 inches of padding, and it is thick. There's no padding here, none here, but this padding is about 5/8 of an inch thick, if not close to 3/4. It covers a lot of the fretboard. The padding that goes across the top of the guitar, I mean, it almost goes completely across the top of the guitar. So if you look at the other case, it's got a diamond. I would say it's a wider this way and way wider this way. And again, we're talking about at least 5/8, maybe 3/4 of an inch of padding on this. So, that's what you're going to get. The difference between an affordable, budget-priced case and, again, one from, say, Epiphone or Gibson or something like that. I mean, it's just great. Now, I did want to say that in the ChromaCast guitar case, where the back of the body of the guitar lays down there, now there is padding that goes completely across that, okay? And it's about a 1/2 inch thick, and it goes completely across. I just wanted you to see that if you can't afford to get, a really high-end guitar case, there are options out there, and I highly recommend them. They'll do exactly what they're meant to do, and I say go get one. Okay, so I brought my grandson's Gibson case out this time, and I want to let you guys see what that looks like. Kind of give you a comparison again, because again, you're spending between $65 and $80 for the ChromaCast case, and that's a really good deal. And these cases, you're spending between $150 and $200 for these cases. Now, this case did come with Noah's Gibson guitar. It's got 4 latches. It does not have any latches on the back. The shape of it is pretty much the same as the ChromaCast. The ChromaCast is more straight, this here, and this kind of angles out a little bit, but other than that, it's about the same. I'd say the material is about the same. This does have some color to it. You can get that case in other colors, although they were completely out of stock of any other color but black when I looked. Where it's going to differ is on the inside. Okay, again, where I was trying to show you the padding of the ChromaCast, it has a little diamond, and then I showed you the padding in the Epiphone case. Look at the padding in this guitar case. It is padded completely around. I mean, now it's not really thick. It's, I would say, about a ½ inch, just like the padding in that, but it goes from here to here. It covers the entire top of the guitar. Now, the padding on the neck here, that is about 12 inches, maybe 13 inches long. It goes from here to here. It really covers up this guitar. This guitar, and it's got 2 neck supports, meaning, I mean, this thing is a super tight fit. You can see there is no room anywhere for this guitar to move. This is how you want your guitar protected. Yes, the case from ChromaCast will protect your guitar, but again, if you are looking for how a case should fit your guitar, look no further than this. Again, this is how a case should be made. Double support on the neck. Super thick and full support for the neck. Full padding on the top of the guitar. Even though it's only going to come in contact with probably the bridge and here, it's shaped in such a way that it's probably going to touch the top here and here. And again, it's just, this is what you want. Again, no room around the sides. In the ChromaCast, there was room. Again, that case is designed for, you know, not just one type of guitar, but many different types of dreadnoughts. So it's going to have to fit slope shoulder dreadnoughts. It's going to have to fit straight, regular dreadnoughts. So, you know, it is. All right, so now I promise I'm done. I just wanted to show you the difference between the ChromaCast and some name brand cases like Gibson and Epiphone. So now let's go ahead and close this video out. Well, everybody, there you go. ChromaCast is a great company that gives you a product that will definitely protect your guitar in, you know, with that little caveat with the top, for a very reasonable price. Now, that case cost right around $70 from Amazon. I think I've seen them as low as like $65, but, you know, I would definitely expect about right around $80 for the case. Now, for $80, you're getting a lot of value. Like I said, the only thing that I would say isn't as strong or isn't up to what I would consider high quality is the top. And they did such a great job, but they skimped on padding on the top. Now, they do have padding in areas where it contacts the top of the guitar, which you saw. But I think if it was me, I would definitely want to have that whole top padded, okay? Because depending on what kind of guitar you put in there, and believe me, these cases are made for a variety of different guitars, you don't want your guitar flopping around at all. Now, from side to side, very, very little, if any, movement. Side to side, ladder, you know, this way. But, you know, if you actually took that case and shook it, you could probably get a little bit of movement. Now, I'm not going to go out and start shaking my cases, but, you know, my guitar cases. But, you know, it may drop. So you don't want to have any kind of movement of your guitar in your case. So what I think I'm going to do for that case, I'm going to get a piece of foam padding from, you know, the box store down here or wherever I can get it, maybe the hardware store, and I'm just going to cut the shape of the inside of that case. But I want to have a little more protection. I want it to be a little snugger. I want it to be more snug on the top of my guitar. Now, here's where that's kind of screwy though, because if I do to make it fit exactly to that guitar, it may not fit to my Epiphone. And that's what's nice about that case right now, is that case will fit both this guitar and my RD328 from Recording King. So, you know, I don't know. I might put some padding in it. I might leave it the way it is, because I'm planning on actually purchasing either a case for that right from Recording King, or I might actually purchase a case for this right from Epiphone. We'll see. Anyway, okay, well, I think I've kept you guys long enough talking about a guitar case. Do I recommend them? I'm going to have to say yes, absolutely. For the price, you are getting a lot of protection for your guitar for that price. And remember, it is lockable. But also, I had issues. Remember, I talked about that in the video. I could get the key in there and turn it all the right way around, but once it got to that very end where you finally give it that last little click to lock it, I couldn't get it to lock. So, I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. But you don't really use these cases as a lockable case anyways. They are here to protect your guitar from getting dings and all kinds of things, okay? And this case will do that. Also, this case is sealed around the outside, so you could put, so it's going to give you a little bit, not totally, but a little bit of a humidity barrier. So, yeah, if you need something to store your guitar in, I can highly recommend these cases, especially if you can't afford to spend $200 to $300 on a case from, you know, the manufacturer. And for some reason, they really like to jack up their prices of their cases just because it's got their name on it or whatever. Anyways, I digress. I did notice that the case that you can purchase from Recording King for your guitar that you purchased from Recording King really looks a lot like this case. Now, it does have a little bit more padding. Okay, I will tell you that in the top, not the sides and the bottom, but in the top. So, you know, you may want to go out and purchase one from Recording King. Again, but as it is right now, as I've told you guys in the past, you know, I don't have a lot of money right now. I know a lot of you don't neither. And I'm just showing you your options out there that are, you know, at least in our price range somewhat. And if you have a good guitar, you definitely want to protect it. I recommend a hard case, not a bag, not a stand, a hard case. Okay, that's pretty much all I have. Remember, whenever I hit 5,000 subscribers on my main channel, Hayes Tech, I'm going to be giving away this camera. This is my Canon T6i. I will be giving it to someone on that channel. I'm just going to put names in the hat, draw it out. Whoever wins will win this camera. So there's that. So get over to that channel, get subscribed. I really would like to have this channel grow a little bit. So if you can, spread the word, you know, tell people about this channel. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. You know, again, I started this channel so I could talk about having strokes, because there aren't a lot of channels on YouTube where people are actually truthful about it, and, you know, where you're actually getting input from a person who's had the stroke. Doctors are talking about it and all that, but, you know, you get my perspective. So, that's it. That's all I have. I promise I'm going to let you go now. I highly recommend the case. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all on the next one.